Fringe theory is based around the genre and trope of various horror and thriller media. Please view the episode description for a full list of content warnings. Thank you.
For paranormally inclined, your hair immediately juts up slightly, and tied in thick rope to the bed is Michelle Vinicelli in a full set of pajamas. She looks very pale and her eyes are wide and she's just breathing heavily. After a couple seconds, she kind of jerks up and grabs at your wrist with her mouth and is trying to bite down into it. There appears to be two little newts, almost, they kind of look like. It's got a big opening at the end with circles of lamprey teeth. You watch as a desiccated deer is chasing a group of people through the streets. This is the Cole Operative, owned by a nice middle-aged couple named Cole and Clara.
Did they tell you why they bring things back?
No, but I do know where to find them.
As this is happening, do we want to do a scene change to Millie and Neighbor?
Yeah.
Millie and Neighbor, what are you guys doing as this happens? Yo?
Well, Sammi?
What?
Sammi, we're back at the Vinicellis. What are
I did know this.
What are you and Friendly Neighbor doing as this is happening? What have you been doing?
I think that Millie has been asking Friendly Neighbor to just investigate around the room for shit,
Mhm.
Look for newts, for anything, while she is trying to keep Michelle, is it?
Michelle, yes.
She's trying to keep Michelle as satiated as she possibly can by just spawning blood flesh things for her to eat.
For what it's worth,
That's horrific.
yeah, that's for what it's worth. 1, that's horrific. 2, no newts. Seems like we're relatively safe. 3, I think the condition's getting worse.
Great. And in between this, she is trying to see if she can get any answers out of Michelle. Ask do you know when this started?
A couple days ago.
Did anything? Was it sudden? Did anything out of the ordinary happen that day?
Were you?
Woke up like this. Just woke up really hungry. Never going away. Oh, hungry.
Were you doing anything before?
No. Winemaking. Preparing for today.
Millie grits her teeth. I don't know how much information we're going to be able to get. I don't think she knows anything.
If you want more information on her condition, you might have to take more drastic forensic measures.
Forensic measures?
But it's ultimately up to you how you want to investigate.
Hey, Flux?
Hey.
I'm going to say something.
Uh-huh.
After a week of getting poked and prodded by somebody, do you think I know them well now?
I don't think you know them well enough that Angel Wings would be there. It's not like a friendly name-by-name basis. That's just the person who kept taking your blood. But
Darn.
You know where to find them if you want to go the old-fashioned way. It's time, It's time.
Well, you can go instantly anywhere you visited before.
So you're gonna go to the police precinct?
Yes.
Okay.
I will be back, Millie.
Be quick about it, will you?
So, where in the precinct are you zooping to? What does Angel Wings look like again? You said it was like a flash of light?
Yeah.
Like someone turning their headlights on. And where in the precinct are you going to? Are you going to the cell, the lobby?
Well, I'm thinking, which location would get me least likely to be shot at?
That's a good point.
I'm just going to spawn in the interrogation room.
Oh. And I think after a couple moments, not Officer Gritston, but another like junior officer, just is there and is like, "What the hell, man?
Hello, can I speak to your forensic chief?
How the fuck did you get? You know what? Sure, yeah."
Thank you.
Just so flabbergasted that he has no like cognitive space to say no.
I pull out a mint and hand it to him.
And after a while, Marisa, who just as a reminder from last time, is like tall in a lab coat, has like long blonde hair that's a little messy, and glasses as well. I don't think I mentioned this last time, but I always imagined her having like glasses on too, little like circular glasses. Comes in and is like, "Oh, it's you again."
Yes, and I am in desperate need of your assistance, as you seem somebody well versed in studying the human body.
You notice that her like hands almost like shake. There's the vibes here are weird, but she seems very forthcoming as she says, yeah. Where do you need me?"
Here, take my hand.
Uh, she just kind of like shakily, hesitantly takes your hand.
Cool, and now I have to roll a plus weird to not fuck this up.
Do you want to read out the full move?
Angel Wings, you can go instantly to anywhere you've visited before or to a person you know well. When you carry 1 or 2 people with you, roll plus weird. On a 10, you get where you all wanted to go. On a 7 and 9, you don't quite manage it. Either you are all separated or you all appear in the wrong place.
Nothing on a 6-. That's up to me.
Yeah, it doesn't say give any specific details on a 6-. I assume it just doesn't happen, but
Oh no, on a 6-, I get to
I
make a
feel
move
like
as hard
some
as I
horrible
want.
The Fly shit could happen to you if you fuck this up.
well, it's weird. It's weird. I don't have a negative in weird. I just have nothing.
Let's see it.
Oh.
Well, The Fly.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Wrong.
Oh,
So
Wrong.
we'll get back to that in a second.
Oh no. Do you really want to read out the situation even though I'm going to
What's that?
I'm just gonna use luck.
Oh, you're using luck here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Because-
what's your luck special? I will say, before you use this, I just want to say, I'm not going to the fly you.
Okay.
the flying is not coming.
Actually, can I DM you what my idea was on a miss?
Yeah.
So that so you can decide whether you want to use luck or not.
Enthralled. Enthralled, viewers, enthralled.
Anyway, so here was my like gut reaction to your miss. If you want to use luck, we can let this work because I know you probably don't want this situation getting worse.
What? Yeah. Luck does, however, still pull at my thing, Flux.
Okay, so you're using luck here?
Yes, because my divine special is when you spend a point of luck, you get word your mission requires something difficult that must be done by you urgently.
I'll have to think of what that is, but in the meantime, let's do a jump cut back to Millie, and Michelle is thrashing. I think Michelle says, "Untie me, please, please, please. I need to eat more. Please, 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 please.
I can't do that. I can't do that for you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna starve. You're gonna kill me. I'm gonna starve to death. Please."
I'm getting you as much food as I can. What will happen if I let you go? You could hurt someone.
I need to eat. I'm starving. Please.
Millie is just trying very hard to placate her. Like, you're fine. You're going to be okay. She's not very used to handling people in extreme distress. She's an entertainer, not a therapist, and she's kind of grumbling under her breath, like, "Where is neighbor?"
I just want this to be a beat. I'm not gonna have you roll for to resist this, but I want to know how you feel as she's getting desperate and she's just like, kill her, you're gonna kill me, I'm gonna starve to death, please."
It's not making her feel great, I gotta say.
Are you going to you're gonna keep strong though?
She's doing her best to stay strong and generate more flesh.
Which isn't really doing much because it's all illusions.
Yeah. It's just it's all Millie really.
Now it's just a bloody mess.
It's all Millie really has on her right now, besides like random candies in her bag.
And then I think after this, phew, the neighbor returns with the new friend Marisa Centrifuge,
Who's that?
This is the forensic scientist at the police station.
and her eyes are just wide. She's just kind of like staring. The blood.
Hi, Millie Bazaar. Nice to meet you. Sorry about all this. She snaps her fingers, and the blood that's kind of splattered everywhere just sort of like extricates itself and like lifts up, and then like wraps up into like a little spinning blood orb.
I think she tries to reach out to grab at it.
Millie offers it to her. It's squishy.
You see her smile a little.
So, we have a situation.
Yeah.
Our friend, our good friend here, Michelle Vinicelli, has something wrong.
You want me to look into it, right?
Yes, she is. It's some sort of
Insatiable hunger.
curse condition. She's insatiably hungry.
She like with one hand on the blood ball and the other hand like patting at her coat, pulls from one of her interior pockets a scalpel and is like, I can look into it. I can look into it. She's a little shaky.
She's so normal.
It's so normal. Don't even worry about it. I don't want to hurt her, but you want me to look inside her?
Millie kind of looks at neighbor. It should be okay as long as I'm here.
In a non-lethal way, preferably, yes.
You do blood stuff, right? Yeah, that's what this is. The blood.
Yes, I'm what they call a hemomancer. If you have to cut her open for anything, I should be able to put her back together.
Okay. I think this is going to just work. Honestly, I don't think like you're a skilled hemomancer. I feel like keeping the blood still where it is like your bread and butter. I don't think this is a situation where I'd need you to roll weird magic.
Yeah, this is just my job.
This is just your job.
I mean, I feel like you'd have a limited amount of time to do this, though, because blood still needs to flow. I mean, you still need to have oxygen move places.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, Theo's right. This will probably be an act under pressure roll then.
Theo's making me do a roll, and not even with my +3 stat.
Here's the thing, right, Sammi?
Yeah.
The question here isn't like, can you do blood stuff? We know you can do blood stuff. It's can you do it under pressure on
That's
like
fair.
a time crunch?
On somebody who's
Well-
possibly moving.
Yes.
Well, here
When
I go.
someone's thrashing around. I think Marisa just pulls out a sedative out of her coat. Does she carry just those around?
That's normal.
It's normal. Marissa's
She's
so
so normal.
normal. It's so normal. Listen. It's fine.
It's just like breathing. It's so normal, it's like breathing.
And Michelle gets knocked out and she begins to do weird, gross operation stuff.
I'm really glad that Millie isn't here for this.
Millie is the one.
You mean Hallow? Millie's right here.
I mean, yeah, Hollow. I'm really glad Hallow isn't here for this, considering.
I should be here for this.
No, you shouldn't.
Anyways, roll your bones.
Roll your bones, is that what you just told me?
Yeah.
Ice his bones.
We're keeping branding consistent.
So true. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah! That's a 13!
Yay!
Rock
6 and a
stars,
6.
baby.
Hey, viewers, remember back at the first hunt?
Hey, we're the best that's ever done it, actually.
We're the
We're the
best
best
that's
that's
ever
ever
done
done
it.
We're killing
That's
this.
Millie Bazaar numero uno, baby!
Yeah.
I think here's what happens, right? You're an expert at this. You live for this. And like for a weird reason it feels like Marissa's like in sync with your like movements. There's a weird connection going on here. You're not sure what it is yet, but eventually
Yuri.
another one of these newts is pulled out of her stomach.
Oh. That's me going, oh. Neighbor just goes, oh.
This newt is it's still a small newt with its 6 legs and its lamprey head, but it definitely looks a lot more like plumper.
Nasty little bugger. Do you think in my random cult paraphernalia I would have maybe like small, tiny little ass jars? Can we put this thing in a jar?
You know what? It's not listed on your playbook. Yeah, why the hell not? And if not, there's a jar here.
It's just like one of those like really tiny little bottles. Millie nabs the thing by the end of the tail and drops it into the jar.
And you magic up Michelle again?
Yep. We put her back together. The bedspread's completely fucking ruined, but she's fine.
And the Chellys don't care about that bed sheet.
Yeah, they can buy
Listen,
another one.
it was just Shark Week.
Yeah.
It was just, for all they know.
You can probably just say that to him, and he'll be like, all right.
Bernie will believe it. Anyways, now you have a weird little spindly little freak in a jar. What do you do?
I'm not sure. I just figured having a live specimen would be useful.
All right. I think in that case, Marissa's just like, she just kind of like smiles at you and is like grabbing at some of the, no, she grabs the little blood balloon again and is just like, thank you.
Of course. It's my job.
Awkward silence.
You seem like the type who likes the grotesque, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Millie casually slides a business card out of her jacket. It's
She like immediately snatch grabs it.
we're on the off season right now because I'm here, but come check us out sometime.
Yes. Yes, you're staying in town?
For now, yeah.
Where?
Millie genuinely does not remember the name of the place. She looks at Neighbor.
I tell her the name of the place. Pretend I do know it.
It's the Salt and Pepper. That was it. It was the Salt and Pepper.
It's probably a little scary for her to know where we're sleeping, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine. If she tries to break into our motel room at night, two of us are sleeping. Two of us don't sleep, I mean.
You break into our hotel room at night and you come face to face with Hallow's eyes glowing in the dark.
You all are sharing one hotel room?
Yeah.
You know how expensive those things are?
Yeah,
I guess if the two of you don't sleep, you only need 2 beds.
Yeah, exactly. Only those two sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's just like one of those like you can go now trope moments of awkward silence, and then she's like, right, my job, right. Runs.
This too is Yuri.
What do you guys do now?
Millie says, "Good seeing you," as she waves her off, and then she looks at Michelle to see if she's still, I know she's unconscious, but if she's still, like horribly trembling or anything.
Yeah, Friendly Neighbor and Millie both treat that woman like she's a completely normal person.
You get the feeling that with this weird fucking newt out of her like stomach, she's gonna need to actually like get some more food in her. But once that happens, she'll be fine.
Real, normal food.
Yeah.
Millie sifts through her pockets and drops some like stale ass candies on the nightstand. Now she's inspecting her fucking newt.
Is there a method you want to do to investigate this thing?
Right now I'm just kind of like looking at it, like tapping the jar, seeing how it like reacts to things.
It's just kind of scrambling around in there.
Okay.
Kind of a little thing.
It's just kind of a weird spindly little freak.
Never seen something like this before, have you?
I was trying to think of the right words, but I can't think of something clever, so no.
Well, I don't want to leave her alone while she's unconscious, but starting to worry about where the others got off to.
I mean, Vincent is just outside, if you're worried about that.
Yeah, you can just tell Vincent, your sister is okay now.
He'll just wordlessly nod at you. Speaking of the other two, I think the scene fades back to Hallow and Midas in the woods.
Well, here we are in the woods.
Are you alone in the woods?
I mean, Hallow has just been, like, following Midas, but I'm sure they're alone,
I
right?
could make this situation so bad.
Theo, I want it to be so bad.
Oh, I want it to be so bad.
You want it to be so bad?
We like so bad.
We love
like-
so bad.
You will be regretting that in a moment, I feel.
Anyways, you need to act under pressure to resist feeding whenever a perfect opportunity presents itself.
No.
I'm so sorry.
In the middle of the woods, no one's here.
And Midas Gold is standing right next to me.
I'd say it's a perfect opportunity.
How do I act under pressure? I've never had to do it before.
That's a plus cool roll.
Shit, I have a negative.
Oh no.
You have
So-
luck, though.
Uh-oh,
You
gamers.
do have luck.
Uh-oh, gamers.
Oh god.
Uh-oh, gamers. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
That is a 10.
let's go.
Fingers drumming on your thighs, your mouth salivating, you're in the middle of the woods. This could be the perfect time, but no, not yet. Not yet. You can't.
Not again. She's tried to eat him once before.
So you're going back to the road where they fucked up? Well,
Oh,
not
yeah.
fucked up. They in fact did the opposite of fucking up. They reversed your fuck up.
Midas, hey, I need you to, play dead.
What?
These guys resurrect people, or at least they kind of resurrect everything. Play dead.
Like, just,
Like, lay on the, be dead, lay on the ground.
oh, okay.
You lay down on the road.
She lays down on the road.
Oh, I thought we were in the woods next to the road.
She lays down in the woods next to the road.
Okay. And what, you're just gonna hide then?
No, Hollow! Oh, my closest friend!
Not the same ones as before, but more of these they look like a mix between like woodsmans and naturalists. Like raggedy clothes, people who like live in the forest, hermits almost.
If only there was something I could do to bring you back!
One of them, not either of the two that you met last time, but one of them comes up and is like, is something wrong?
My dear friend Hollow is dead!
We could help with that if you want.
Anything. What can you do?
You need to promise not to freak out, okay?
Yeah, I'll do anything.
And this hermit is going to grab Hallow under the armpits and start like dragging her onto the road.
Well, she makes a convincing dead body. She's just slack in their arms.
How did she die?
I don't know.
Heart exploded.
Okay. They said just right here and
And with Hollow laying on the road, you just hear him clearing his throat.
She sits back up.
Joyous day! Hollow lives!
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness! Is there anything I can do to repay you?
No, none at all. We're just trying to do the right thing.
Who do I have to thank for this?
My name's Alex.
All right, Alex. And Midas is slowly pulling the gun from his coat.
Oh, God damn it! Not
Jesus
again!
Christ.
Every goddamn time.
I feel like I'm in fucking llamas with hats right now. Midas!
Midas, we
Take
can't
that.
keep pulling guns on people.
Alex, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've known about your little scheme for a while now. I got a lot of shit to clear with you. I'm so sorry it had to be you, by the way. Nothing against you personally. I don't know if you have a headquarters or like an abandoned building that you all squat in. We're going there now.
Shoot me. Just
What?
do it. Just do it. Shoot me.
You're standing on the highway. I'm not fucking stupid.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think? I
Aw.
was dumb?
Sorry, that sometimes works.
No, step off the highway and I'll see that confidence. I got a guy that is with you fuckers that I gotta go retrieve because the police think I killed him.
The man with the face.
Yes, the man with the face. And also, I've got a bunch of wild fucking animals that you people revived, or at the very least know about, that
What?
are running around killing people.
What? No. The animals haven't done that before.
Oh, the animals haven't done that before.
They just go back to their lives.
Yeah, they sure have, all over the fucking festival.
No, that's not right. That's
They were trying to peck my fucking eyes out.
they shouldn't do that. They should just be regular birds.
I am aware that they shouldn't be doing that. You understand my predicament that I'm currently sitting in. They shouldn't be doing that.
We aren't the ones who do that. That's not us.
Hallow has just been
Okay.
like sitting and listening to Midas speak.
I need the upside down face man. He's going back to live his normal life with an upside down face.
Okay, I'm moving.
I
I'm moving.
got a friend that does blood magic. We're gonna see what we can do. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
I'm
actually
moving,
gonna.
I'm moving.
I'm not gonna like
I'm moving.
shoot you dead. I'd shoot you in the foot if you try to run.
Oh, kind of puts his hands down a little bit.
Yeah. See, yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just holding a gun at you.
That yeah. Okay.
You can trust me, kid. I'm on television.
I don't trust you right now. But okay, we'll go. You are led through the woods. He doesn't seem to notice this, but I think you do, Hallow. There's newts here. They just kind of a lot
Fuck.
more than normal. They just kind of skitter through the woods.
Yeah, Hallow goes ahead and if any get too near her, she squashes them under her heel.
I mean, they're just kind of around.
She still squashes them if they come too close.
What do you know about these newts? You know, these fucking things.
The what?
Look down at your feet.
Oh,
Okay, so you don't know anything.
I said that.
Okay. Lord almighty. Do you need glasses?
No.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Because I
We-
mean, they're
we don't-
everywhere.
We try not to use those kinds of things out here.
Okay,
Oh my
the
God.
Amish are allowed to have glasses. I feel as though you're fine.
Oh. Eventually you get to a clearing with a couple like log cabins in like a circle. It's not a bad place.
Are there still newts skittering around?
Occasionally, not as many in like the grass. There were a lot more in the forest than there were in this clearing. Maybe you'll find one or two like under a rock, but here.
All right, where is he?
The upside down man. Well, his name's Palmer.
Where is he?
In that house over there.
I ain't gonna hurt it. Trust me. I want him in as as few pieces as possible. You feel me?
Yeah.
But he does need to come back because otherwise I'm going to jail. I don't really know what they could convict me on with this. I'm sure he doesn't have any memory of how this happened.
You're going up to the house then. As you're walking through this place, by the way, people are like turning to stare at you. There's people around like a little campfire roasting like fresh game, like little rabbits, and they're staring at you. Some people from like in like little windows.
Don't worry, I come in peace. I just got some questions and I'll get somebody to pick up.
And you're eventually at a quaint, small little cabin. The man opens the door and immediately slams it.
Polite. Could I see the face?
Yeah, it's him.
Was it Palmer?
Yeah.
Palmer! Come on, man! I didn't mean nothing by this. I got somebody set up who can fix your face. You can go back to a normal life.
Get out of here. I don't want to see you again.
Look, man, what happened?
Devil of a
happened.
man.
I am. Oh, okay. Jesus fucking Christ! I haven't been told that since ratings dropped. Look. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about everything that went down. Honest to God, I am. Had no intention of any of this happening. I feel as though. So I got psychic powers, right? I feel like this is not a secret. Sometimes those powers don't do what I want them to. Sometimes they flip faces upside down. I apologize outright. We need to get you back to town, man. I gotta fix you up.
I think as you're talking to him, a figure approaches you. He's tall. His face is almost like it's very thin. He has like very thin, stringy, unshowered hair, and he looks like he's lived out here all his life. He's like, "Can I help you?"
Hey, yeah, I'm here twofold. One, I'm here to pick up Palmer. I can get his face fixed. And he can go back to living a normal life back in town. I'm sure his family.
Mr. Rye, do you wish to leave? And then Palmer from the other side of the door says, I like it here. There you go.
Could you come back for like 15 minutes?
Why do you need him?
Okay, so when he went missing, I was the last person he was seen with, and the police think I murdered him. I'm just trying not to go to jail.
The man puts a hand on your shoulder, and it feels like the winds are picking up around you.
Hallow notices.
And then he sighs, and he just takes the hand off, and is just, you need to ask him.
What do you think I was doing? I'm also here about the newts, by the way. I don't know.
Yes, I know about the newts. They're not. If you think that it's our doing, it is not.
I don't think that it's your doing, but a lot of the revived animals from that highway are, kind of infested with them, which is your business.
You don't know that. You wouldn't know that.
Well, I was stringing two and two together from seeing the newt right there connected to the previous incident, and then all of the animals attacking and trying to eat everything in town.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel like I could connect the dots.
I think this figure who is not giving his name goes, try closer to the edge of town. You probably find what you're looking for there.
Are we looking for somebody or something?
Answers. You're looking for answers.
Yeah.
The world doesn't always give them, you know. People look anyways. I think closer to town would help you.
Midas turns back to the door. Palmer, look, I'll be straight with you, man. The police are trying to arrest me for murder. You're an active missing persons case. I just want to clear my name up, and you can do whatever you want from then on, and I won't bother you anymore. But shit's going nuts in town, and I need to be there to help people.
Roll to manipulate someone. That's plus charm.
Come on, Midas. You're charming, right?
That's a 9.
They'll do it only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. I think he says, you don't actually care about me. You care about yourself, your own reputation.
Look, man, I've been beating myself up about everything that's happened connected to this. I never wanted him with his magic life. I'm so sorry about everything that happened. I had no idea that would even. I didn't even know that was something I could do.
I'll do it.
I honestly, what I'd love more than anything is for you to come back and live your normal life. I wish I was never involved in it to begin with.
Look. I can out here,
and I'm not. You don't have to come back, and you don't have to stay. I can try and get you set up with, repairing your face if you want. If you don't want that, maybe you can keep it. It's not my decision to make. I'm done meddling with your life.
I know people like you. You care only about yourself, and even if you say not, would you even care about me at all, who I am, if it wasn't your hide on the line? So, yes, I'll do it. I'm going to tell someone what you did, though. And I will talk to them, and I will try and ensure that I will not press charges, that they know that we are all square, but they will know what you did.
And you'll never hear from me again.
Fine.
I'll come back here once we sorted out everything in town.
20 years I was a welder, and it all same day in, day out. At least I never have to worry about rent here, or if I'm going to make enough money. It's nice here.
I'll make sure the police don't know about this place.
I think he's gonna come with you then. He's a really average size, about your height. He has a balding head with one of those little kind of circular round offs in the middle at the top.
I see.
His face is just upside down.
Yeah, he's been adjusting decently well.
Are you interested in getting your face repaired, or?
It would be nice.
All right, Midas is pulling his phone out. Beep boop beep boop 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 boop. Bring bring.
Yellow.
Hey, Millie. I've got a little side job for you.
Well, we just finished up with Michelle, so where are you?
We're in the woods. I think did I tell you about the highway that brings dead things back to life?
I think so. I think you told me about this after I got stabbed.
Oh yeah, you probably didn't remember that well. Regardless, I got a guy whose face I need you to flip back around. And also I've got a lead on wherever these newts are coming from.
Okay, we'll be there.
Yep. Boop.
Actually, before we before we move to a new scene, can we do something quickly? I think for a moment, Millie, there's a bright light before you, and then neighbor is gone. Neighbor, in a moment's notice, you are transported to, actually, you tell me what I guess your home base, quote unquote, looks like, especially the lady up top.
Well, home base looks exactly like that. A home. Because a house is a house. Not, but with a family, it's a home. What I'm saying is that the home base really is just like a normal looking house for the most part.
But it's nowhere on Earth, really.
No, no, if you look out, there's nothing really beyond the windows.
Maybe just like more endless suburbs.
Yeah, just a kind of a endless string of houses on houses on houses.
And as you're transported back while you're like walking out the house with Millie, you hear a voice say, "Oh, my friendly neighbor." Her name is the lady of the house, you said to
Yes,
me.
this is the lady of the house.
This isn't your wife, because
No,
your neighbors, not wives.
no. The lady of the house is, simply put, the god of suburbia.
What does she look like? At least in this form.
Okay, so you guys know both old magazines and those old dress-up dolls. How you would just take paper clothing and sort of slip them over a frame.
Yeah.
That is what this woman looks like. She looks like she is cut from paper. She has the perfect suburban style, though. She's got like a dotted dress, blonde, crimped and curled hair. Although all of her facial features look like they've been snipped from a different magazine.
Oh, my friendly neighbor, it's so wonderful of you to pop by again. Would you like some coffee?
It would be rude to turn down some coffee.
Quite. You've been doing a wonderful job down on Earth. But I have a request of you, if you wouldn't mind. I've noticed you and your little troop of friends have gone to Fringe Water.
Yes, that is our current assignment location.
Oh, Fringe Water, Fringe Water, Fringe Water. Fringe Water could be so much more, you know, but well, I mean, look at it.
It is a nice community. However, it is not the suburbs.
I have a request of you. Downtown, there is a grocery store, one of the only ones in town, named the Cooperative. It is a portmanteau of cooperative, as in the business type, and the owner, Cole. He runs it with his wife, Clara. How quaint.
Indeed.
But let's be honest with ourselves, neighbor. How much longer can that store really last? I mean, it's only run by 2 people, right? And the population is growing and growing. We have more houses being built. Can they really feed everyone? I have sources, as you may know. I know great many people. When you get to my age, you begin to pick up on a couple things. The big box chain really does want to expand into the town, you know.
And the only thing in the way, my lady?
Is cooperatives. I mean, they could employ so much more people and feed them too, at a fraction of the price as well. What I need you to do is find a way to shut down cooperatives.
Your friendly neighbor sort of looks as if he's pondering for a moment. However, he is not pondering if this is something he should do. He is considering the options.
That's all I ask of you.
It is your will, my lady, and it will be done.
Thank you. You are free to go whenever you'd like.
He takes a sip of coffee, gives her a polite nod, and leaves.
Where do you go?
I'm just back to Millie.
Okay. Millie, how much time do you think's expired in the real world?
That was like 5 seconds.
Hey, Millie, that just happened. Fucking Joss Whedon voice. Well, that just happens.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Anyways, okay. Anyways.
Back?
Yep, I am back.
You have something to do?
Of nothing too bothersome. I can handle it.
All right.
You were also talking on the phone with Midas, I believe, Millie?
Yes.
Who are you talking to? Is everything all right?
Yes, it's just neighbor.
Okay.
As you go into town, you notice there's a lot of dead animals on the ground. The people seem to have been getting it under control, but like you notice a number of people actually at the grocery store, the coal operatives. Food's really flying off the shelf, honestly. What do you do? I presume with the cell phones, all four of you can discuss what your next move is.
Millie clicks her tongue. Well, we got shit news.
Hmm?
Well, I don't mean to assume anything, but people appear to be buying out the supermarket like they'll starve without it.
Uh-oh.
So
I agree. Uh-oh. This seems bad. We should probably do something about it. As neighbors.
fixing Michelle was an entire surgical procedure.
I will say, as the narrator in the sky, you could do research on the newt that you currently have to see if there's any easier ways.
Maybe it has a weakness.
Yeah, a monster having a weakness in this game, huh?
No, that's
Novel.
crazy.
I don't think those have those.
Hello, a monster. I don't think monsters have weaknesses.
That was me saying it, but yeah, she says that too.
Anyways, I'll get out of your scene now.
Hey, buddy, get out of here.
I'm going.
Well, I try to say we try to figure out what we can do about this before the town starts cannibalizing each other. We got a live sample of one of those newts. Have you two made any progress?
Yeah, I know where they're gonna be. I know where they come from.
Good.
Do you know where they come from?
Guy told us to go to the edge of town.
Oh, you don't know where it's there yet, but fair enough.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
Hell of a piece of good news then. We'll meet you there.
I got a little favor to ask too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got a guy whose face I need you to rotate.
It would be nice.
I could probably do that, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You are real lucky. I got a friend who does blood magic.
Yeah. Ah, jeez.
You'll be fine.
So what's the next move for the hunters?
I assume we all meet up at the edge of town.
I figure as much, the edge of town between the woods and the
We probably
borders.
got a couple of hours before people start eating each other.
If one of you wants to try and find like a specific source of where these assholes are coming from, I think it'd be an investigate a mystery move.
I was the one given the original lead, anyways.
So you're gonna
Yeah, I'm
roll
gonna
it
go.
then?
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay.
That's an 8.
You get one question. I wonder what it's gonna be. Actually, I just looked, and where did it come from isn't one of the questions. Do you want it to? Should we just like? There's a house rule in the Tome of Mysteries where like you can ask vague and specific questions. Do we want to just like add our own question to investigate a mystery of where did it come from?
Where did it go? Where did it come from?
Cotton
Did
Eye
I
Joe.
know?
No, but I would be okay with like adding that as the secret 8th question.
I mean, where did it go? Seems like a pretty obvious take here.
I'll give this for free, because this is what the screen showed and what you should be inferring. These things are going into people's stomachs.
Yeah, no, I inferred that. I mean, like,
Where did it come from?
yeah,
Okay.
maybe- Could this be considered like what is being concealed here? Its original location.
There's no need to get lost in the weeds. Like I'm more than willing to like have that as an 8th question. I'm honestly surprised something like that isn't in the base game. You're kind of like you're following a trail of newts, sometimes, squishing them when you see them.
Yeah.
You see a pipe that they're coming out of.
Oh, fucking Lord.
A pipe.
Wherever they're coming from, they're starting in the sewers.
Girl, I
Jesus.
don't want to go into the sewers.
We're going in.
We're not going to make it gross. We're not going to make it gross. It's just, it's a common set piece to like have a weird thing in a sewers, don't you think?
Yeah.
Outlast
I suppose so.
time.
Oh no, not Outlast time.
Not
It's.
Outlast
I hope
time.
it's not.
Anyways, do you relay this information to Millie and Neighbor?
Yeah, we're gonna meet up over by the pipe.
Well, the pipe I mean, I guess if you wanted to try, you could fit through it. I thought you'd just go down a manhole.
Yeah, or your friendly neighbor just walks over to a manhole, opens it. What do you mean you need a special tool to open them? Shut up.
It's the world of TV logic.
Exactly.
He just pinches it with his fingers and pulls it up.
Fuck.
Like
fuck
that one
you.
fucking Danganronpa
Gonta CG.
CG of Gonta.
Going to
Just like-
CG me.
It's so badly drawn.
Oh.
That game did not have good CGs. Anyways,
I mean,
so
I
you-
imagine we could like, if we're on the edge of town, we could probably like meet up at the gas station.
No. Your friendly neighbor's going in the sewers already.
alone.
Damn, all right.
No, fine, we're sticking together.
No,
Yeah.
if you want to scout ahead, Millie, are you going in with, or are you just kind of staying behind just in case?
Millie's headed in.
Okay. Do you guys have flashlights?
I have a flashlight.
Hold on.
I established that earlier in my
it's-
forensic tools.
Yeah, actually, if you put it like that, you might need to wait till Midas gets there, huh?
Oh yeah.
If you can't see anything, that might be bad.
I can do
feel-
special stuff, but I can't just see in the
You can't
dark.
just glow.
Midas crawling down the manhole. Honest to God, it's kind of amazing that none of us can produce light except for somehow me and my waves it around. Flashlight.
I'm not gonna get too gross and unsanitary. It is a sewers, just like use your imaginations. I'm not gonna fucking describe that shit.
As Midas is like walking around, you can kind of like see the outline of Selenus appearing anywhere the shadows kind of are.
Ooh. Yeah, how are you and Selenus doing, by the way?
Not great. Notice I haven't mentioned him or talked about him. We're not on good terms.
I mean, I thought you might have just forgotten.
Well, it hasn't
They're
come
actually going through a rough patch.
We
I
are.
see.
It's their divorce.
The divorce arc. Oh no.
This too is yaoi.
up. Come on, should be further ahead. Did we ever fix the guy's face?
He's just I'm gonna say that Palmer, he's chilling at home.
Okay.
You probably don't want him tagging along too,
No, probably not. If he dies down here, that would be bad for us.
after all of that.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame if a sewer ghoulie got him.
No, you're just walking down the sewers. You have like little walkways and then there's a canal in the middle. It's very TV.
Yeah, we've got like the support bar to make sure we don't fall in.
This is not what sewers actually look like. It's very TV set.
All right, moving ahead. I'm leading the way with the only flashlight.
And you hear a squelching sound,
Ugh.
and as you turn a corner, you see two things. The first of which is a man unconscious on the ground.
Oh fuck!
You don't recognize him. He's got a ginger hair and he's in little like overalls and a nice white t-shirt. The other thing, and probably more pressing matter, is that you see another one of these newts. Only it's about as big enough to like take up the entire channel.
Selenus, get the body.
And it begins like screeching at you. What do you do?
Selenus, get the body!